So, welcome to a new problem solving endeavor when we're talking about comparing today's forecast with the normal temperatures, the norm, as well as, last year's temperature on this specific date, as well as the record high and low. We're going to take it one category at a time. So we are going to start with comparing today's high with the normal temperature, and then we're going to go and compare the low for today's forecast with the normal temp with the norm. Okay. So as you can see, today's high, the norm. Always remember, regardless, it has to be the bigger number first, the larger, the greater value. So 3 minus 2, okay, 1 degree Fahrenheit. So we're going to check just to make sure, 52 degrees Fahrenheit plus 1 degree degrees Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit equals 53 degrees Fahrenheit. It checks out. Now your solution sentence will be something like this. The high temperature, there we go. The high temperature for today is slightly above normal, ever so slightly. So therefore, the high is approximately normal. And now we're going to move on to today's low. Okay, today's low is 52 degrees Fahrenheit. The norm is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so let's see how it compares. Okay, so let's subtract. Okay, 12 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we're going to check. Oops, got cut off. 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 52 degrees Fahrenheit. So the low temperature for today, all right, the norm is 40 degrees, and the low for the normal low is 40 degrees. Today's low is 52 degrees. So therefore, the low temperature for today is well above normal. So therefore, yeah, the low temperature for today is well above normal. So therefore, the low is not seasonable. I'm sorry. Can't even see my own writing because I'm getting old. All right, so now the next category, we are going to compare last year's temperatures on this date compared to the normal temperatures. So let's solve. This is easy. 2 degrees Fahrenheit, 52 degrees Fahrenheit plus 2 degrees Fahrenheit equals 54 degrees Fahrenheit. It checks out. And now we're going to solve for the low, the normal, and last year's. And we take a 10 to make a 10, 1 degree Fahrenheit. Okay, then we do our check, 39 degrees Fahrenheit plus 1 degree Fahrenheit equals 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So our solution sentence would be, on this date last year, the high temperature was just about normal, right? Okay? And the low temperature was also just about normal, only a difference of 1 degree, 2 degrees. So that's good to go. Now we are going to compare last year's temperatures on this date with today's forecast. And we need to solve. This is easy again, 1 degree Fahrenheit. We do our check. Okay, and the low. Okay, can't solve that. Take a 10 to make a 10. Plus 13 degrees Fahrenheit. 12. Regroup. 10 or more go next door. 52 degrees checks out. Okay, so we can see that the low temperature was definitely below seasonal. It was below the norm. Okay, whereas the highs were just about seasonable, or about in season. All right, so the solution. Whoa, what just happened here? I don't know how you. Well, there you go. You had a chance to see my ugly face. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, today's high temperature compared to last year's high is just about seasonable, but the low temperature is well below, and there's a spelling error right there, is well below the normal temperature. And the last one is comparing the record high and the record low compared to the norm. All right. So the record high for today. Okay, 17 degrees Fahrenheit, 52 degrees Fahrenheit plus 17 degrees Fahrenheit equals 69. It checks out. So you can see that the record high was 17 degrees above the norm, so obviously well above. Sometimes it does not work out that way. Okay, just to let you know. Whereas the record low for today compared to the norm, let's see what that is. Take a 10 to make it 10, 21 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's do our check. 21 degrees Fahrenheit plus 19 degrees Fahrenheit. 10 or more, go next door. Top numbers check out. So you can see the high, was well above the norm by 17 degrees, whereas the record low was well below the norm. And your solution sentence would be something like, the record high temperature in 1940 was unseasonably high, and the record low temperature in 2018 was unseasonably low. But it does not always work out that way, just to let you know. And that's how you do it. And we're going to do this on a daily basis.